Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. After discussing China's compulsory education and exam-oriented high school system, today we'll be talking about early childhood education. This discussion mainly focuses on kindergartens and daycare centers, excluding extracurricular classes. The topic of intensive parenting will be explored separately in a future discussion. Having worked in early childhood education in Australia and interned at a kindergarten in China, I have first-hand experience with both systems. In China, early childhood education institutions vary greatly in quality. There are high-end international kindergartens, some charging up to 1 million renminbi, catering to expatriates and following Western educational models. Prestigious institutions like Songqing Kindergarten and Tongdaming Kindergarten are considered the Tsinghua and Peking universities of early education, with high entry barriers and strong faculty resources, often collaborating with international programs. In contrast, public kindergartens follow the proximity and household registration priority admission system. Additionally, many private daycare centers, similar to Australian childcare centers, operate with varying standards, and cases of child abuse such as the infamous red-yellow-blue kindergarten scandal have raised serious concerns. The daycare debate, to enroll or not to enroll? Despite the long history of daycare centers in China, young parents remain divided on whether to send their children. Besides concerns about daycare quality, two main reasons contribute to this debate. 1. Parenting style. In China, grandparents often play a major role in raising children, so many families are in no rush to enroll their kids in daycare. With meticulous home care, children often struggle to adapt to daycare settings, leading parents to withdraw them after witnessing their distress. 2. Over-interference. Some daycare centers provide 24-hour surveillance to ease parental anxiety, but this often results in excessive parental interference. Parents may micromanage through cameras, requesting teachers to tie shoelaces or comfort crying children instantly. This increases teacher workload and leads parents to mistakenly believe their child isn't receiving enough attention, ultimately opting to care for them at home. Chinese kindergartens versus Australian preschools. Many public kindergartens in China operate similarly to primary schools, with tightly scheduled group activities, leaving little room for free play. Children stay in assigned classrooms with fixed teachers and can only go outdoors at designated times under supervision. Unlike Australian preschools, where kids can freely choose between indoor and outdoor activities, Chinese kindergartens lack genuine free play time, where children spontaneously engage in different activities based on their interests. As a result, many newly arrived Chinese children in Australian kindergartens struggle to adapt. While Australian kids eagerly explore various play areas, Chinese children often stand in place, unsure of what to do, waiting for teacher instructions. Even after encouragement, they might still hesitate, showing the stark contrast between China's structured approach and Australia's emphasis on independent exploration. Creativity suppression. During my internship, I witnessed a disturbing example of creativity suppression. In an art class, the teacher demonstrated how to draw a panda positioned in the center, surrounded by bamboo, rocks, and a stream. Most children copied the exact composition, adding minor variations. However, one boy took a different approach, using a black marker to fill his paper with dozens of pandas of different sizes. His drawing was detailed and unique, showcasing creativity. To my shock, the teacher publicly criticized him, saying his drawing was too plain, lacked color, and had no background elements. At that moment, I questioned the true purpose of early childhood education in China. Is it meant to nurture creativity or simply train children to follow a template? This reflects a broader issue in China's early education system, overemphasizing uniformity while neglecting individuality. Teacher assessments and performance-based education. Another issue is teacher performance evaluations, which directly impact salaries. To pass assessments, many teachers repeatedly rehearse their lesson plans or performances, forcing children to participate in staged activities rather than engage in meaningful learning. During my internship, I saw a young teacher repeatedly test her open class lesson across multiple groups before selecting obedient, well-performing children to help her pass the assessment. Group performances are another example, consuming children's playtime as they memorize complex choreography and lyrics. Parents are often required to purchase costumes and dedicate weekends to rehearsals. A viral video illustrates this issue perfectly. A young boy broke down in tears during a stage performance, while his female partner completed the dance alone. Many Chinese netizens criticized the boy for lacking responsibility and praised the girl for being brave and composed. However, from my perspective, the boy was a victim. He likely never wanted to perform but had no choice, forced onto a stage in front of hundreds of spectators. Many introverted children dislike being in the spotlight. For them, such performances are pure torture, not character-building experiences. While these issues might be less prevalent in elite experimental kindergartens, we must remember that Shanghai is among the most privileged cities in China. In countless third- and fourth-tier cities and rural areas, many children don't even have access to early childhood education and only leave their homes for the first time when they enter primary school. Like, comment, and share. See you in the next episode.